Let me tell you about Hercules. So I got some names wrong last time. The dude that he slept with was named Iphitus, and then he accidentally killed Iphitus, and he has to go do what Queen Omphale says for a long time in order to atone for that. So he goes and he finds Queen Omphale, and he's like, Hera says I have to do what you say in order to be forgiven for killing my family again. Why do I keep killing my family? Where do these visions keep coming from? It's so confusing. And Omphale is like, I have a great idea for how we should handle this. So first of all, give me your club and your instant death Hydra arrows and your invulnerable lion skin cloak. I should totally have, you should give me all of those things. And Hercules is like, okay. So he gives it to her. And then she's like, okay, great. I am going to make you dress up in the ancient Greek equivalent of a frilly French maid uniform. And I am going to wear your clothes. And also, I'm going to continue being queen. I'm queen of a city-state, by the way. And you have to dress like a little sissy French maid and do all of my women's work. Not including being queen, you don't get to be queen. And let's just have like a little kinky dom sub roleplay thing going on for like 3 years. Let's just do that for 3 years. That's your punishment. And Hercules is like, oh, okay. And so he totally does it. And then the 3 years are up, and Omphale is like, all right, you are free to go now, Hercules. And Hercules is like, actually, I was kind of really into that. Do you think maybe we could, I don't know, like, get married or something? And then they get married. It's great. They get married. And then they go around, they do this stuff for a long time. I'm leaving out a bunch of things. And eventually they're walking along, and there's a river, and they're like, we don't really want to swim across the river, and there isn't a boat or anything. A centaur appears, and I was like, I can swim like way better than humans for some reason. How about you guys hop on my back and I carry you across? And they're like, yeah, all right. And thank you. And he's like, yeah, oh, whoa, the two of you is totally too heavy. How about just the lady, I swim across, set her down, and then I swim back, and then I carry you across. And Hercules is like, all right. And Omphale is like, all right. So Omphale gets on her centaur's back, and they go across the river. And then the centaur is like, ha, I tricked you, I'm totally just going to abduct your wife. And Hercules is like, not with a hydra venom in your back, you're not. And shoots the centaur, and Centaur's like, oh, I'm dying. And as he's dying and bleeding out on the ground, the centaur's like, Omphale, if you want Hercules to never cheat on you, dip a shirt in my blood and then get him to wear it. Blah. And Omphale's like, that sounds like a good idea from a reputable and trusted source that I will totally believe for some reason. And so she dips Hercules' shirt into the clothes, and Hercules, like, I guess swims across the river or whatever. And then she's like, Hercules, try on this shirt. And Hercules is like, all right, it's cool, puts it on, and he's like, whoa, this shirt's hella uncomfortable for some reason. This is getting really uncomfortable. What's going on? Oh shit, there's hydra venom in the blood on this shirt. I'm getting poisoned by hydra venom. Ah! And so then the hydra venom kills him, the hydra venom hurts just like a shitload and can't kill him because he's immortal. And so he's like, Zeus, father, can you kill me to get rid of this pain? And Zeus is like, yeah, I guess so. Thunderbolt. And so Hercules dies, but because Hercules was immortal, he goes and he's like, proven himself worthy, whatever. He goes to Mount Olympus. But Hercules' ghost goes to Tartarus with all the other ghosts. Because apparently a ghost was like totally a different thing from like just a dead guy in ancient Greece. It's kind of weird. And like there's a scene in the Odyssey where Odysseus goes to Tartarus and he's like trying to find a prophet there who will tell him a thing, but he sees Hercules' ghost and he's like, Hercules, I didn't know you were dead. And the Hercules' ghost is like, Hercules is in fact dead. However, I am not Hercules. I am Hercules' ghost. And Hercules is on Mount Olympus. And Odysseus goes, oh, that makes sense. So, the end? I'll probably end up telling you about like the Argonauts and stuff later on because that's also hella cool and also has Hercules in it. But for now, those are the main things that Hercules did. A lot of hydrovenom arrows. They're a recurring theme